All right. Hi, everyone. Um, okay. Hi, everyone. This is Professional High Priestess here, aka Daisy, um, aka Quiz or Genre. And I'm here to do a coding tutorial update, and I'm here to do a rest in peace report as well. So, you guys know that about like 4 or 5 days ago, I basically gave a gift to the collective, and I said, since they are playing with the electrical grid and they are targeting Black and Brown people, thinking that they're going to use us as like an energy source because they're listening to like banished people in a specific sound technology that it's being ran from space. So they think that they're spiritual people getting messages from space and that they're supposed to be playing in the foster care system, playing in the medical system, playing in the financial system, and playing in tech. So what ended up happening was they uploaded me to virtual reality in like 2020, and basically what they try to do was open like a black cube in my head so that they can like spy on me and then transmit like things that I'd be working on, information, etc., into a specific computer platform through TensorFlow for white people to go ahead and cloud chase off our work. Now, you guys don't have to believe me, but for all the entertainers that are watching, now you know why Drake and Kendrick Lamar are fighting. Whatever Drake is talking about, like, now that's not even what's going down. It's because he's not making money. Look at his streams. Okay, how did he get that information? Now, one of the things that is going to end up coming out here is that Drake signed up to use that technology because he got it from the white people that he plays with. So, as a part of this whole getting this technology that they built, they've been doing this since like 1906 when they first like started playing with like the radio, right? Video killed the radio star. That's a real song. So it was a bunch of Germans, a bunch of Russians, etc., that got together and they built that nonsense. But when we talk about like the history of the radio, there's actually evidence of this in the Mayan Kemet, not Egyptian, Kemet Empire that was once on the planet. So now what's happening here is that they were getting instructions from hoes in space that have no melanin, right? To go play with people's kids, target this hood, start this and that hood, blast these chemicals over here, get on this person's account, steal this person's music, and start shit. Because long story short, they want to play with us, like in space, like, oh, we can't come around their planet. We don't have any food. So we'll harass them on planet Earth. And then in space, their bodies will have to give us certain things. So when that didn't work, they started targeting small children like, oh, look, you're 5 years old on the planet, but you're 12 years old in this federation. If you don't give me this spell, or if you don't do this for me, this is what's going to happen to your body. That's what they got started. And now everyone's talking about how foster care system blew the entire fuck up, but you don't have to believe me. You're about to see a bunch of people that got murdered for playing, right? So now the other day I said, this is what we're going to do, right? Since they're playing with Bitcoin and destroying the entire cell phone system and breaking the entire electrical grid, what they're basically doing is they're using this TensorFlow and something called Kubernetes and Kafka and GoDaddy and cPanel. And what they're doing is basically like, oh, you have your database of information, you have your memory, things like that. We're going to split it up. And then your memory and yourself and your data will be used to like fund our internet, Starlink, literally, right? To fund our internet and to like host our servers of child pornography and shit that we're trying to hide in your own work. Because if it was all good, why are they hiding like that? Right. So one of the things you guys are going to find out is like I'm almost done with my cybersecurity courses, and as a part of that cybersecurity course, I let my instructors know what was going on, and I got a computer, so I don't do any of my coding work or whatever like on my computer because they hacked my computer so they can get my files to go run around and try to get investments to like this is going to be the new internet. Come to find out, it's locked. You have to be indigenous. And the only way that you can get this coding is if you were affected by a certain type of chemical warfare, or they made copies of you and put you in slavery. So there's a lot of people talking about reparations and shit like that. That's not about to happen because a lot of you guys weren't enslaved and you're not even black. You have pseudomelanin. So we're going to start that too, bioinformatics. So now what's happening here is you guys saw me do that tutorial where I said we're going to fracture off We're going to basically split up all of their electrical grids. We're going to split up the copper. We're going to split up the lithium. We're going to turn them into galvanic cells too, because we had a little bit of like biochemistry in that too. So there were two servers that we made, one for their computer and the chemistry of the battery and things like that, and their servers and the particle accelerator. And then another one for their biochemistry. So anytime they have any type of digestive process, any type of reproductive process, any type of like moving their muscle, any type of chemical process, it's split up and shattered so that it runs magic for us. That's how you're going to start doing spell work on the planet. And that's what they were doing the whole time. So all these practitioners talking about, I have this and that, and I promise you I can make your dreams come true. Look what we did with this woman. Look at this document. Yeah, but that's crazy. He's a rapist and a murderer. Why would you take pride in that? Well, honey, I'm just showing you, like, we know how to do work because all the magic got turned off. It's been turned off. If you're not in the Akasha for the plants, it doesn't work for you. So you mean to tell me that all this magic that we're playing for and starting shit is because these niggas were eating meat and seafood, right? So you're eating meat, you're eating soup, seafood, they're running spell work on you. You eat a certain type of like inorganic food, genetically modified food, or food from a certain soil that had like war or whatever. Like think of Vietnam, vermicelli, which is going to come up in a minute. Vermicelli is about to be done for because they robbed a few farms and buried people there. Vermicelli, rice noodle. So now one of the things here with vermicelli is, oh, it was grown in bad soil. So there's some type of like thing that they're doing in space with the soil. Then they're tying it to you. So none of this works. None of single bit of it works. Right. So you need an Akasha. So now you guys have seen, yeah, we did the coding tutorial. And then you guys saw me about like 20 to 30 minutes after I did that tutorial. I did another video because remember, we're manifesting things for ourselves. You want new shoes? You want a bigger ass? You want nice skin? You see my shit is cracking. You want you want that nigga to pay you attention? You just realize actually I don't want you. I want somebody else. There you go. Right. You want a new job? Put your name on the list. Some of you guys have gotten instruction in terms of how to do that. Some of you guys, I just bought a brand new car. They were trying to get this shit off the lot. They were talking about impounding, that they were going to go send it to like the scrap metal and maybe send it back to the company. I just got this car, $3,500. It should be worth like eight. Right. Those type of deals because of this server that we're playing with, right? So you guys saw me like 20 minutes later, I came across like a big box, several boxes of like high-end luxury like facial products, AHA, BHA acid, different things like that. Things that cost like $175 a bottle, $60 a bottle. I was getting for hella cheap. Just today, I was like looking for clothes, and I was like looking online. I was like, "Oh, these are hella fucking expensive. Like, I'm not gonna pay like $50 or $40. Went to a different website. Let me go check somewhere else, and got what I wanted for like $10, $18. Okay, so it's manifesting. So now you guys see, okay, you split up their databases and you split up their batteries because of what they did. So that means the computer is going to break. So no more virtual reality. You split up all their Bitcoin mining machines. So Bitcoin's about to fucking drop unless they do something stupid in front of the United States of America. Okay. Okay, you split up all of their servers, and that's why there was a big ass outage with Microsoft. Okay, yeah, because I couldn't go to the doctor. The bus was down. Everyone's cash registers were down. Down. Because I'm the one that's fucking doing that. Until you get off my fucking computer, until you stop molesting those kids, and until you stop playing in the hood. So now, wait, you guys don't have to believe me, but you saw me sit there and do the tutorial. And you heard what the fuck was going to happen. And I told you that there was going to be an outage in the next few days. And well, look what happened. So you want to play with me? I'm going to play with you. You play with me? I play with you. You try me? I'll try you. So now what's going to end up happening here is you're going to see a bunch of people scattering, and you're going to see something that I'm going to show you on my computer where them trying to hack my computer again to try to get this file and that information and just feed it to this child and molest this child or make them drink your semen and then they'll be activated and then we'll be able to do this. That's what the fuck they're doing because you goofy assholes, Cash Doll, Jada, Ghetto Nun, whatever the fuck you started this because you were glamoring niggas, right, with spell work and like, oh yeah, no, this nigga's gonna find out I put blood in his food and I glamored him and I did this and this and that. And then when he didn't give me dick the first time I went in IC3 and I reported him. So oops, yeah, but I'm gonna need a protection because I got enemies over there too because what we were doing, playing with Brandy and starting too much shit. So then you said, let's prolong this bullshit and let's keep it going. Like, nah, play with spell work, do this, do that. Okay, look at all the people that are involved in this. Let's do magic on all them. Because remember, they were already schizophrenic. But then what happened? Space holes. They went in space and said, oh, look, they're doing all of this. They activated it. Because there's goofy bitches that are playing games like what is that? Hoodoo Delish. Um, The hood, she calls herself like the hood witch or some shit like that, the one with the weird ass face, and she's like white. Her family's gonna come up too. They're actually like European and they went to go play in Cuba. They're on the run from Germany. So now what's gonna end up happening here is they went to go teach all these hosts, go play with this, go play with that. None of it works, but it's the plants that they went to go play with and then the food. Because these bitches were playing with piss and puree blood and feces. So now, yeah, we shouldn't have done that magic on all those politicians. Then they wouldn't have been like stupid and playing with those kids. Okay. Uh, well. So now, 4 years later, we're still doing with the same thing. A bunch of judges dead, getting removed. A bunch of lawyers dead, disbarred, getting removed, disappeared. A bunch of politicians, well, you already see what the fuck is going on with that. And a bunch of bitches gone in the hood because you wanted to go play. So now, what I'm just gonna let you guys sit here and realize, like, okay, so how do I get into this code? Put yourself in the Akasha. There's hella people that are doing the coding tutorial. Like, I have no problem coding it. It's right here. There's a bunch of bitches that went to go, we can sell this, we can sell that, and you're deactivated. So many people got fucking murdered running around the hood like that. Because if you really know how to do that, you wouldn't be selling it. You're gonna wait until Daisy teaches the rest of the class. Oh, yeah, well, I just thought like, oh yeah, we can just go do what? Do what? Because remember, I told you guys, how is it that you guys are playing on the internet like that? Because they made a copy of my son in space because they were playing with video games, right? And they try to molest my son in space. That's how they created the original internet, playing with all these little boys in space. They were like 11, 12 years old, making fucking video games like 4,500 years ago. And they said, oh, we can use this substance and then we can build the internet. It will have like a broken confirmation system, though. They will call it Boolean loops. That's how they built the fucking internet. And they made a copy of one of my aquatic beings. She's like as big as Jupiter. They made a copy of one of the portals that's on the side of her head. So some of you guys are like, why am I feeling something on the side of my head? It's because they want to go play with an aquatic being. And then they try to tie all of the other same aquatic beings to the single aquatic being. Okay, right. So now you guys keep on hearing me talking about fish holes and space holes getting smacked out. This is what we're talking about. You don't have an aquatic being. You don't have a serpentine being. So you're not going to code anything. So then what happened is these goofy hoes realized like, yeah, but we can't start clout chasing with that because we just sat here and told everyone that she was crazy. But yeah, she's shutting down the fucking internet though, because my phone's not working. And these niggas are gonna start shooting and killing because we sat here and played with all their fucking money and played with all their music with white people. So then another round of chaos. Everyone got their fucking computer tapped and all their music leaked to white people that are now running around rapping and shit like that. Okay, there's one that I'm going to show you in the next few days. I had to just keep it quiet because people are still like reeling over a few levels of information I released. I'm going to show you this dude. He looks like Peter Griffin, literally. And he's talking about he's rapping. Okay, that's how goofy you hoes are. That's how goofy this shit has gotten. Like, oh, anybody can rap. Whoa, just wait. So now, I started playing with my computer. Yeah. Okay. Good. I'm just gonna let you know. I was just like trying to work some things out in a database. That's why I like paused. Okay, now look, we're good again. I'm just gonna let you know Apple is about to crash and Google's gonna completely crash in the next few days. I'm sorry to let you guys know this. Back up all your files, download all your files, put shit on hard drives, etc. Flash drives because everything's about to crash. Good, because you keep on playing on my fucking computer. So now what's going to end up happening here is in the next few days, you guys are going to see a bunch of white people like looking for, oh, look, we have this new cybersecurity this and cybersecurity that. I'm going to tell you right now, anybody with any last name Wachowski, any Owski, anything, your last name's Markinov or Karkinov or whatever, Vladimir, whatever your name is, Russian, Ukrainian, Polish, whatever, you are going to be banned from cybersecurity and tech. It's already happening. Oh, they're all family members. Okay. I heard about this whole having sex in your family thing. So they're the ones that are doing that. You guys heard that there was a big ass outage. That was me that did that because they were playing on my fucking computer and I unraveled something that they were doing with like memory on all the government like servers. Because I told you the United States government is like the main hoster of child pornography. How do you think all these motherfuckers are getting free data? Right? So you guys know federal agents are on my computer because remember, you guys were playing on YouTube with Brandy and all these other hosts that were mentally ill, schizophrenic, with diagnoses, real diagnoses. So much so that the feds have all of them because they got into their medical records, right? And so did the Russians. Like, oh, look at this one though. Okay, we can't use her because we were gonna go and tell her like, come to court and write a statement because this is gonna make it back to court again. We have to try to invalidate her because everyone now is looking at her work. So we have to try to make it seem like she hacked our computer and got this from us because they're having sex with their kids and they got fucking exposed. So now what happened here is all you bitches went to go and play, right? And they were playing an IC3, putting fake complaints like, I just want to, Kichi Taro and Stephanie, I just wanted to let you know that Daisy Ozum tried to hack my phone. Look at this and look at that. There's one other like dirty ass bitch, Glow Diaries or whatever. Yeah, Daisy Ozum hacked my computer and she was trying to siphon my spiritual gifts. Somebody that's textbook schizophrenic with 3 suicide attempts because she went to go play games with period blood. And the plants cursed her and crossed her, period. So they were putting all that shit in IC3 and playing games, and all the feds came to my channel. Like, how is that possible? Oh, she has court cases. Oh, really? So that's how you brought over 175 federal agents to my fucking channel playing like that. Thank you. Stop fucking playing. Good. Let's get started. Yeah, I'm a little bit like antsy because I'm tired of hearing like little kids crying and watching like videos of like small children getting molested because they keep on uploading me to virtual reality and somebody's doing something stupid in space. Oh, so that's why my daughter got put in foster care because you casted magic on her in space and I can't fucking find her and I have housing and I have a good job and I make like $75,000 a year. It's not much, but I think I have a good job and I can't find my daughter. Right. Because goofy hoes. Right. Okay. Yeah, we just thought we were going to get like new magic and new stuff. New what? You wanted a purse? You want red bottoms? I got something for you. Speaking of red bottoms, there's somebody that's watching in here. This is the website you go on. Just say approve and it'll pop up in your face. Let's see who died in the last few days because you're playing on my fucking computer. Oh, speaking of computer and speaking of environment, because that was a part of it too. Somebody wants to go tell their community. A large part of it was what's happening with the plants and what's happening with the air, and how there's holes in space that are playing with the air and something called Fraunhofer lines. That's not real. That's not true because they're trying to scrub it from the internet. Because you can see when they're playing with magic in space, changing up the air on the planet so they can play with conflict spells. And you're getting people really fucking angry and they're going out and like they're doing the unthinkable and not getting caught because you moved so quickly. You were like an apparition because he was that angry. And these hoes keep on playing like that. And then they got these little hoes on planet Earth playing with cayenne and paprika, like, oh, this is how you do conflict spells, and playing with sriracha and getting shot in the head. Well, something to show you guys. I have a few gifts for you guys. So the first gift that I have for you guys, let's get started. Okay, the first gift that I have for you guys is like the warfare.io. Okay. So this is what I put up for you guys. You guys can go, it's like a Google form. You go and you submit what type of like works you want. This one, oh baby. Oh baby. Oh, one of these high priestess, she kept on seeing my face because a few of these holes are playing. Now, one of the things I just have to let you know is you're playing on planet Earth and you are wanted in several galaxies. Like, why did you make my body though? But why did you bring me down to the planet? Because I'm like stuck on Section 8 and stuck on EBT, and now we're all of our names are on the list, and I can't work in social work anymore. I can't even work in after school program. But I have a PhD. I'm stuck making $22 an hour because your name is on the fucking list. There's one of these high priestess serpents that saw you guys playing with period blood, but she saw what you were doing on the computer, taking screenshots of my face like, you will not be this, you will not be that, your hair will be like this, your face will be like that. Mainly Stephanie, aka Angelic Guidance 333, and she came all the way down here. Who's playing? Excuse me? Her accent. Oh, I'm so sorry. What are you doing? That's her accent. Yeah. Wicked, crazy ass magic. Her whole thing is she likes to play with poison. Right. So I got some speech on here. You guys can go pick which one you guys want, and you can like go see like, okay, what's in it though, and it will show you like a bunch of like different like works that it has. So one of the things here is like when you see like, let's look here, aligning with your higher self. One of you guys, you can go do this for free right now. I gave it to somebody. You go here and you can read out the speech. The enemy will have to answer to God immediately. This is not a game. They have no methods to war with you. All that they've sent to me will go back to them 999 years is really full. This is like an infinity loop. That means like it's constantly reversing. Okay, but I did it once, but it's going to constantly reverse. So you do it once, you get it 999 years is really unfold. Wow, right? You want to play with math and science? You want to play with me? Let's keep on going. So there's karmic cleanup too. This is like for hosts that went to go and play, like, oh, I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't really want that nigga. Like, I shouldn't have done that magic on her. I shouldn't have given her Cheong. There's that. Um, yeah, yeah. This nutrition warfare, for people that like people are casting magic on you through food. It's a bunch of shit that's on here. I did this a long time ago. Soulmate warfare. Yeah, a bunch of shit when I started. I have a question for you. Why are you doing love spells on me? And why do I keep on seeing this octopus? I have a soulmate. What are you doing? Because the octopus is showing me everything. Who's this octopus? Right. Whoa. Whoa. Right. So now here is reality warfare. You want to play games and upload people to virtual reality, and we will create this reality around you because what they're basically trying to do is warp your reality. Now, if you want to test me, I'm going to test you. You better be fucking careful when you step over here because you're going to step into the fucking dragon's lair. Period. This is Legion of Doom. So if you want to play with my mind, play with my skin, play with my reality, I'm talking about my melanin, you better be ready. That means you're talking about like rewriting my reality. You don't have an Akasha for writing realities. I do. So one of the things I'm going to teach you guys is like, how do you write a reality? Like, how did you do that? It's like, it takes like a lot to like do this. You have to put a bunch of things together, but then boom, you have a reality. Now, when you put people in the game, they have to live a life like this. So Black Ops, Cold War, Call of Duty, you put that bitch in the game and well, you see niggas moving left and right with bullets and guns and ARs. Okay. You want to play games, I'm gonna put you in here, and then you're gonna attract something like this in real life. And it could be a Russian. Okay. You're playing games with masquerading, aka Stephanie playing like, oh, we can play in the dream state by playing with period blood and starting shit. Nonsense like that. That's not how it works. They were playing in space. In order for you to masquerade, you have to have a certain type of like DNA. So anybody like playing with that and lying like, oh, we're going into masquerade, you're not doing any of that. I just want to say that all of you guys that are like texting people's phone, pretending to be other people, using other people's faces, making fake pages, you're masquerading, and you're gonna get fucking karma. So, portal demons. This is like bitches opening like spaces in your head, playing with virtual reality. You upload them, and there's that. Yu-Gi-Oh!, Dragon Ball Z, Full Metal Alchemist. They were copying a certain high priest in space. His hair is not blonde; it's like on fire, and he's black. You can see what type of war, the never-ending war. It pulls the enemy into battle while all their enemies surround them at once, and all their weapons are defeated. They attract the delusional magician. The magician is also an assassin. One attracts a very constant force that hijacks individuals all around them to create warfare. Now, I told you that these hoes went to go and play with gang stalking. It was like a magic in space that they run on people. So after I did that coding tutorial, I said that one of the reasons why we're doing this is because they want to go and play with gang stalking. Like, oh, we're gonna get you harassed. It's called like follow. Like people will constantly follow you, harass you, and shit like that. Like, oh, I know her from online. You just don't know who she is. Oh, listening to my videos, like, oh, what the fuck? Why the fuck would you be getting into shit like that? I hope you listen to what she's saying though. But why are you following her? Why are you harassing her? You can just easily unsubscribe. I just think it's interesting. That's what she's talking about. You're obsessed. Okay, good. So now we're on the same page, right? I was talking about this follow bullshit and how they're playing with fucking magic and starting shit. And I said because they were playing with that gang stalking thing with electrochemistry. It's like, oh, you magnetize drama. That's why we're going to split up their cells, split up their biochemistry, and put them on chemical servers for them to get hit like that. I just wanted to tell you that, like, the next day I was walking downtown and I found this. Five of Wands. Thank you. So now one of the things here is that you don't have to believe these cards. I'm going to show you a certain reading that I did for one of my subscribers because I had found, let me see if I have this in my purse where I put it. Four of Wands, a bunch of people going homeless, and then something like got started with like a bunch of homeless programs getting shut down. But I'm going to show you. I found that one. They all have different like backs and things like that. So I'm not buying these cards and like throwing them down in front of me like, oh, I found them. That's just stupid. We don't need to like lie to kick it. But a lot of you hosts do. So be careful doing that and niggas know what the fuck you're doing, okay? So um there was something about okay, they're closing down yeah, the homeless youth programs, the homeless shelters and shit like that. There was one that I saw, like it was like for families and stuff like that. I'm like, okay, but you said that we were going to be able to have like 3 months here, and I just started working. Where we're supposed to go, I don't know, but you guys only have 3 more days because they were trying to traffic their kids. Now, some of you guys may have heard what ended up happening in the UK. Did you hear what happened in the UK? Because somebody was watching my channel. Yeah, and they went bad on the police because they trafficked all of their kids. We just got to here to this country. Yeah, we're Muslim. Doesn't mean that we're mentally ill. Why are you taking our kids away? And then you're talking about 24-hour emergency adoption, bitch. They went fucking bonkers. How many people are watching my channel and you're editing my views? And that's another thing. No, we're going to cause a bunch of chaos globally. And then people are going to know that this is where it's coming from. Everyone's talking about this. I told you they were playing with their kids and starting fucking chaos. So you guys need to tell me that you're trafficking all of us because you want to sell hair from Palestine? That's another thing that got started because they're selling all of our hair for wigs. It's not the black one. It's not their fault. It's because they harass them over their hair. I've seen them with their natural hair, short, long, whatever. It's not really that. It's because it's the type of mental illness that they put on them with magic. I heard of slavery. Come and look at this. Why these are old pictures. Yeah, they did this to them in like 1800s. Our people were even here in the country then. You know, gonna that their family, they came here in like the 1800s and they helped us. Slavery, what do you mean? Right, just not finding out. And you mean to tell me that they went bonkers in the UK because they were adopting out all of their kids to white fucking pedophiles because they inverted the foster care system in less than a year because you hosts went to go and play. So now you guys are seeing the backlash. Give them their kids, give them their money, and stop playing. Period. So now, good, good. Let's keep on going. So now you guys see here, okay, warfare.io, you're doing this. You have stuff that you got on here. Another thing right here that I have for you guys. Separation warfare for people that are like playing in your energy field. I have a few more. Get them hit in less than 24 hours. That's the serpent warfare. Okay. This is like 25, 40 bucks. Some of you guys, you want to get a reading. If you get a reading, then you can get the warfare IO for free. You don't have to pay for it twice. This is for finances and stuff like that. Some of you guys like, oh, I got a deal. I got this, I got that going. Da 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 da. Okay, I got a new job. Okay, pays a little bit better. Oh, look, they got bonuses. Oh, look, stock options. Let me cash out on them. Right. Illusion warfare for bitches playing with illusions. Okay, so that's how everyone found out we were having sex with our kids and our parents, right? So you want to play with me? I'm gonna play with you. It's a really stupid thing trying to make a Virgo delusional. That's really a bad idea. I have Mars in Virgo and Mercury in Virgo, and they're all trining. And I have like Venus in Virgo too, with the Jupiter in like Leo. Do not fucking play with me. So now what's about to happen here is like real fires and real chaos. So I talked about my aspects. Just think of like hot molten lava that's like moving really quickly. Right. Akasha. This is like the Akasha reset. This one, like because hosts were playing games with Akasha, like, oh, you ate this certain food, I'm gonna build an Akasha. Some of you guys like paid for the warfare IO already. There's just a few of you guys. I'm gonna amp it, okay? Because some stuff has really happened in your hood. There's some people that came on here and said, "I'm just gonna try this and look, let's see if this works." And it worked in her hood, and 3 people got shot. Oh well, physical warfare here. They will see physical warfare that completely wears them out. Brandy getting shot at constantly. Why the fuck are you niggas shooting at me constantly? Bombardier. I'm not gonna really talk about what that means, but well, you see Bombardier. You saw what happened in Leeds. Bombardier. Okay. So, okay, well, there you go. So you go on here and then you just go ahead and you put the submit, and then there's like the master submission that has like all of them. These are the individual ones. And then like you guys like get your like thing. It says how much it costs like in the file or whatever. You put submit and then it takes you to a file. And then this they try to dismantle, and this is another reason why what do you call it? Google is going to end up crashing because they tied hella technology to certain people's account to break their drive, break their forms. And you guys know how you can make like a Google Doc public. They were going ahead and tampering with that so that they can like play with people like, oh, um, you have to sign in if you want to see this, or they'll never be able to see it and play. Google's about to crash. Uh-uh. So you guys go down here and you can pick which ones you want, and then you submit Cash App. Ooh, well, you already know Cash App is like that. Venmo, and then PayPal, and then you guys go from there, and then you submit your form, and then you guys get your work done. So, because some of you guys are asking me like, how can I get this work done? I'm gonna put like 4 more new ones on here. I think I might like just do another master one. If I don't put it on there, and you guys want it, just come to me and like I just make customizations. Um, so so there we go. Now another thing that I'm gonna have for you guys, good. Yeah, somebody straight just got off my fucking page. Like, oh, yeah, that's actually hella stupid. Why are you guys taking the Arabs, their kids? Okay, yeah, but can you just like stop talking to the white people? Like, I know you can hear us. Can you just stop? Why the fuck would they stop, bitch? You put magic on them. They're fucking stupid and goofy. They're having sex with their fucking kids. They're making pornos with their fucking daughters. So now you guys are gonna see this bullshit that I talked about with Greta and the air and something about making new air and playing with particle accelerators. And here, her work, because they swore up and down, no, this is not coming from a black woman. I have no idea what you're talking about. It's right here. Cybersecurity, been talking about it. Now everything's crashing. Hyperdimensional urban planning. I was talking about how the air is about to go bad and hello shit's about to go bad. But wait, okay. Okay, yeah, maybe we shouldn't have started that because, okay, okay, you just never know what you're about to step into. Just be right. Something with the electrical grid and energy conductors, and how in a minute it doesn't matter. It does not matter because in a minute this is what we're gonna have to do because everything's broken. Okay, yeah, but that sounds crazy. Like, why just you though? Oh yeah, it's like all of them, and then they're gonna go off and like work, and we're gonna sit here and be like in jail or getting shot at, right? So remember, there's a bunch of us that are supposed to get together and exchanging speech and stuff like that. And I'm supposed to help a bunch of people. And this is how you do it, da 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 da, because they opened up a big ass hole in my head. And I was like sitting in virtual reality, like, okay, hey guys, this is how you do this is how you do that, this is how you clear yourself, do this and try that. Because remember, they were doing hella magic on me for the longest time. So I was on YouTube teaching. So I built up an Akasha, like, but she's the one that worked the hardest. I wasn't giving out misinformation, Seven Bomar and a bunch of you hosts. I wasn't playing with spell work. I wasn't starting shit with tarot cards. I used my divination properly. Remember, I told you guys I don't like doing twin flame readings because I want you guys to focus on something else. Because a lot of you guys started watching me because I used to do tarot readings, and you remember that I stopped doing like twin flame and stuff like that. Like, nah, just focus, right? If you have a twin, you'll be fine. A lot of you guys met your twin. Like, now I see why I should have stopped reading those readings, listening to those readings, because I was just manifesting bullshit. That's why I got all this. Did I molest any kids? Did I feed them period blood? Was I harming them and causing drama? Was I putting them in particle accelerators? Was I setting up my community? No. So that's where this is coming from with a bunch of white people in environmental justice. Yeah, because there's a few people that work in land justice and environmental justice. They've been wondering, where'd you get this from? Oh, because this seems like it says right here, it's an indigenous language. Oh, and it says Daisy Ozem right here. Well, oh. So that's why they're harassing you, because they think that they're going to get something from harassing me and like go out and clout chase in front of you. So you mean to tell me that the virtual reality is going and causing hella chaos in everyone's hood with all the rituals and people's kids going missing because they think that they're going to activate this through molesting people's kids and causing wars and starting shit like Palestine? Thank you. You just don't know who's watching my channel though, because this is coming up in several international like security and safety like meetings and stuff like that. So why is it still going though? Because we know that you're the one that's doing this. Okay, but she got contacted by Department of Homeland Security and they're putting this 37 thing here. So they know what's going on because we tapped his phone and we see that he's watching his channel. And also too, there's a few text messages too going back and forth like, hey, I just want to let you guys know I'm completely on her side. I don't want anything to do with this and I brought this to my job. So you know what you're doing, okay? Yeah. So you can turn it off. Oh, okay. Okay, mother, what should I do? Talking to some bitch in space. Just keep going. You're gonna get something. Okay, but what are we supposed to give them? They're supposed to come to space and give us food, but we don't have any food. And soon they're gonna like get angry at us. And I'm tired of getting new bodies and they're getting angry. And soon she's gonna teach everyone about ESP. Wait until I teach you about ESP. Wait. Car accidents, that's gonna be the least of your problem. Soon the coroner, they won't be able to identify you. Why? Because your head is caved in. Good. You want to play? Let's play. So particles matter. Da 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 da. A bunch of shit that she started, and a bunch of stuff that I put on here. Solar energy upgrades. A bunch of stuff that I was like, okay, let's do this and da 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 da. This is how you do it. Just putting out like different models. Water cleaning system. Mexico City. So we could have had this months ago. But they thought that they were going to take it from you. And then what did they do? They put nonsense in the water because they put a bunch of metals together and said, oh, this is how you built it. And they put those metals in the fucking water. And then what ended up happening? The bacteria turned into natherbots. The bacteria, they assailed, they ate the metals and they turned into pathogens like crazy ass bugs, super bugs. Mexico City has no fucking water. Okay, because they think that they're gonna run off with your work, but they keep on destroying shit. Just like cinnamon being filled with like metals. Right. Because black and brown people are about to own all this. Chemical conversion system. Yeah, we could have been using this to like break down all the chemicals and stuff like that that they were mixing with everything, and a bunch of people died. Okay, yeah, but the battery factory in Korea, maybe we could have just used this and then it wouldn't have blown up. I'm telling you, there's hella shit that these people are about to get charged with. Nuremberg trials, a bunch of shit going on. Okay, pool lagoons, like where they have cows and farms and stuff like that. And you know, when you're driving out by like Fresno or even Stockton, where they have a bunch of bodies, that's not cow manure. Those are bodies of missing people that they killed all at once because they labor trafficked them. Like 38 people, they just shot them all at once and dumped their bodies there. Oh, because of what we started. Because those people could have got free, but then they opened up a virtual reality and gave it to the Spanish and they uploaded those people there. So they were like watching them trying to escape and shit like that. Thank you for starting that. Right. When I say your hand is so binded with karma, you're done. For the rest in peace report, I'm gonna finish the rest of that tomorrow. Here. Super fun site, air filtration system. Like, okay, we could have been doing this, right? Because it would have been by like your city and state, and it would have been like a network of people like sitting there doing that. It would have been like a whole new economy for black and brown people to like do what we used to do in indigenous works. Okay, but white people, they're gonna do this and they're gonna do that, and yeah, whatever. Okay, yeah, but that's not gonna work in front of these niggas because they hacked the audio fucking technology, right? Right, which is another thing, the cybersecurity. I'm about to go back to that in a minute. So now you guys see what the fuck they got started. Plants. We could have had better cannabis, and now everyone's getting cannabis recalls. Okay, because you're playing with goofy ass white people. I'm just gonna keep on like reiterating the fact that these people have sex in their family. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. They don't have any melon. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. They're staring into my face all day talking about some, yeah, I saw this in like 1784. Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, she was enslaved and I was on the plantation and she did something. That's what the fuck that these bitches are telling them in their ear. I'm gonna just keep it hella real with you. I was never on the planet. I was never enslaved. Bitch, you better be careful with that bullshit. Better be careful with that. So now what's happening here is now they're trying to backtrack because the feds have all those conversations recorded. Because remember, they're playing in Kubernetes and they're playing on Reddit and they're playing in different chat groups. I just want to let you know, Reddit. Serena Williams, the tennis player, her husband, you know, he's a white man. He created that. He has Lyme disease. He just doesn't know. It's like a specific bacteria that eats at your flesh. And then there's like also something too where he's allergic to water. Good. Okay, yeah, but you already did that to clear up the air. And then something's about to go down in the hospital with like super pathogens. Okay. And they got your work and they were circulating it, and people got money to try to do this, and they broke a bunch of shit because it's indigenous. Oh. And you don't feed this to kids and molest them and then activate it. You have to like go through a bunch of other shit and like code it. Particles in the air, parts per million to parts per billion, and a bunch of bullshit going on. Okay, so how long ago did you make this? I made this like almost 2 years ago. Because something's going really left with agriculture right now. I just can't, I don't want to scare you guys, but we're gonna be okay, okay? Because I'm like working through it all day, like, okay, this farm, that farm, that farm. Okay, we're working with the plants, we're trying to make deals with them. Okay. A lot of you guys went to go play with these plants. Some of you guys were just like doing like jars, like I just want her away from me and stuff like that, like doing candle work. It's not really you. Because some lady started crying, like, am I getting bad luck? It's not really you. You just have to stop eating pork and beef. These plants have gone schizo. They have lost their fucking mind because you guys were doing rituals with people's bodies, small kids, with herbs and shit like that. And why am I buried here? What the fuck? It's a 3 year old and she's losing her fucking mind. A lot of the shit you guys are doing on the planet with herbs is forbidden. Just, whoa. Well, they've gone skip so. So something else is going to come out with that too, with a bunch of farms getting turned off. Okay. So now some of you guys are wondering, like, okay, how's this going to stop? Just let me know when you're ready to stop, okay? Let me know when you're ready to work. Chemistry book. Because some new people are here and they're just not hearing. So you mean to tell me that she's been doing this for years? I had a dream about this that I'd show somebody this and it would get like 8 people shot and then the feds would like call me or something like that. I don't know. But I wrote a book on chemistry. This book is like almost 200 pages, not double spaced. It's not double spaced. Yeah, I still have all the models. I just stopped writing it and I started putting it in paper. What they got from this book, they printed out this book and they fed it to kids, right? Playing with rituals and shit like that, which is why you saw what just happened in the UK, right? And people are coming to my channel finding out. So that's why I'm finding all these papers and shit like that in autopsy reports. I showed you one of the news articles from Sacramento where they put out 37 warrants because of this chaos. They were finding animals and aquatic beings with these kids because of what the fuck you started. So goofy ass motherfuckers like, oh look, yeah, there's something about like white people and like we're lighter skinned because we got our spiritual powers taken by black people, and that's why they're dark. So we're supposed to be doing cleanup. So now a bunch of shit is coming up with a bunch of people going missing all over because of what you started. Thank you. Um, Zero Protect, hyperdimensional cybersecurity. I been did this. Okay, it's just for a few new people that are coming here and a few politicians and a few like social workers and stuff like that. Biotech, all of this. Ben did it. Okay, yeah, because there's a bunch of drug recalls and chemical recalls. Thank you. Because I got my gifts, I got my download. Why? Because you're playing with fucking spell work and starting a bunch of shit, and you started a big ass war in Atlanta. Oh yeah, we didn't get anything. We just like still have candles and like I was like on your channel cloud chasing so I can go sell stuff, and everyone deleted me and blocked me. Right? Glad we're on the same page. So now you know where this is coming from. Okay, yeah, but I gave you $100,000. Where's this work? Oh, don't worry, it's coming. It's coming. Yeah, we kidnapped like all the dark Asians, and we kidnapped like all these children from the orphanage in Japan. Like it's not working. Right, right. So let's get started here. Who's getting smacked out? Who's fucking dying? I hit the partner, hit the brother, hit the cousin. Game over. Yeah, a whole family got murdered in Atlanta. They killed her son. They killed her baby daddy. They killed her brother, and then they killed her. They found her in a car. Why? Because there's an apartment. Let me just pull this up. There's an apartment and it's like you're going towards East Point. You guys know Ponce de Leon. Ponce de Leon is like right here, and then there's like a Publix market, and then there's like another road. You go up that road, there's like a park, but the park has like an outdoor gym. They live in those jacks right there. It's like right behind the park. It's like you got everyone knows this park in Atlanta, and it's like you guys know Wellstar. It's I don't think it's Wellstar, but it's something Star. It's like an emergency room, like down in that area. That's where they were from. They went to go and play games. Yeah, they found her dead in a car. She was supposed to be going on a trip. They set her ass up. Why? Because they were playing with fucking spell work and they were telling on people and playing an IC3. Okay, we have another one. I guess that has something to do with this with Atlanta. Didn't I tell you that all the news stations are going to put 37 on all the fucking stories because they started hella fucking shit? You have white supremacists playing fucking games in my ear, starting hella shit. Like, how do you speak this language? I want this, I want that, I want this code. What the fuck are you talking about? And I'm working, and I'm like, have other shit to do, and I'm in school, and I'm like trying to help a bunch of people, and you're causing a bunch of drama, bitch. Well, bye. Detective Fernando Escueda. Yeah, Harris County, Texas. Smacked because somebody came on my channel and found something out. Oh, look, there's this couple. She was pregnant, 18 years old. They killed her and her boyfriend because look what their family did in Spanish America playing with the blacks. Playing. So they killed this nigga. No. The feds need to look into this. National Association of Investment Companies. Cameroon. He used to work in the import and export. Didn't I tell you they're playing? Something happened with the soccer player from Team Cameroon, and all hella soccer players have made it to my page. And because partway is because of Georgia Smith. I don't know if you want me to come over. That one. She just sang that song. It's the little things that get me high. That one. Georgia Smith from UK. Her cousin is a fucking soccer player, and they uploaded everybody to play. So what ended up happening here was all of the different soccer players got uploaded. I'm gonna tell you right now that Copa soccer, they hacked all of their fucking phones. There's somebody that you're gonna see on here from India that he ended up getting shot in the head. Yeah, a soccer player. Yes. It's the little things that get me high and keep me going. Right. Starting hella shit, import, export. Had recently moved here and got smacked out because they were playing with everyone's farm. Goodbye, CEO of Chevron. Bye. 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 Playing with the electrical grid and starting fucking wars. Sal DeVito, New York advertising creative, passed away. This dude had hella people's email and they started hella shit. The feds, you need to look into this. It's not a coincidence that this came up. RIP software. It's RIP and then eGrip through Cisco. Cybersecurity. It's router information processing, like how to process information between different routers and things like that. Like, oh, this router, it's like sometimes like when they're playing with like, let's say for instance, like maybe you're playing with a Raspberry Pi, and then maybe you're playing with like one of those routers that they give on AT&T, and T, and then maybe you're playing with like a huge server system. It's like how do we like send information from one to another that has like different security protocols and things like that. Something's going to end up coming out with this stupid ass like data breach from Microsoft. Somebody went to go look up this data breach and found out. So you mean to tell me you shut down the whole entire planet playing with child porn? Thank you. I told you that something was going to blow up with a bunch of white people playing on the fucking computer, shattering the planet over child pornography. Thank you. Village Supermarket. This dude, yeah, I got smacked out playing in the Greek community and playing in Upper East Side. Whoa. Linguica, give him all of it. Don't worry about that. What do you mean the plants are getting mad because we're mixing human meat with fennel and things like that? Whatever. Something's going to happen in the Filipino community. I'm just not going to talk about it just yet. Well, India, you guys are going to get your own episode of Rest in Peace because somebody needs to hear about what they did in India. It's going to start a big ass war. You want to go play like that in India? Just wait until they hear about it. All the dark skinned women missing. Okay, yeah, but why are you guys doing all that though? We didn't agree to that. We just said that we'll just keep this quiet and we'll keep on playing with magic and we'll like lie about her name. Oh yeah, I heard about that bitch. She was like a sex worker. I remember her because she used to be online with us and stuff like that. She used to boost. That's what happened. She had cases. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Be careful playing with my name because you exposed somebody in Oakland, Queenie Aishan Jones from Cream Team. You guys remember Cream Team? They're infamous. Queenie went to jail. She got out of jail. Her mom can't get a fucking job anywhere because of what you guys did lying on my name because they investigated her. She's from Oakland. They were boosting in San Francisco. That's not her name is not Daisy. I know who that is. That's Queenie. 4 people got shot over that, period. Yeah. Anita Oberlin playing games, letting people know, like, oh no, they're telling about early love. I remember my dad. No, yeah, playing games from Ukraine and stuff like that, setting up all the Bosnians. Oh, they're coming to this country now. They're complaining. Just wait, shut up. Vladimir's an emperor. Yeah, playing hella fucking games. Star Dane, smacked out, dead. Mitnick, Kimberly Mitnick, her husband, Kevin Mitnick, he's dead. His name in Morocco is going to be ringing bells with Aki and that Abu Gharaib group and something with argan oil and something with Max Al Harani. DJ Tomcraft, I told you, house music playing on my computer. Oh, she knows all the house DJs. Okay, dope. Oh shit, yeah. How many DJs and musicians have you seen fucking die? Well, bye. Right, Adrian Oliveras, musician. Oh, Slipknot, no, they're pretty extreme. I know these other guys. Oh, he died. You know that song, "Come My Lady, Come My Lady, You're My Butterfly, Sugar, Baby." Yeah, he died. He got smacked. When it's over, that's the time I fall in love again. Yeah, he's on my channel too, crying. I just wanted to stop. Yeah, it's not gonna fucking stop. Look at this. 2 IT professionals, they got hit when somebody was driving a Porsche at 150 miles per hour. Be careful. No. Yeah, smack the fuck out. Look, inspirational aid worker working in Palestine and stuff like that. He died of cancer, throat cancer. Okay, yeah, because we try to tie something to your fucking mouth because we told white people that they can upload themselves and they'll be able to speak the indigenous language. And that's absolutely fucking forbidden in every universe. Okay, we'll leave. Right. This morning, I got a message from these hosts playing in space. We will leave you alone. We just wanted food. Yeah, but we don't have any food. Yeah, but you guys have everything. We don't have anything at all. Okay, yeah, we shouldn't have started slavery. Yeah, we shouldn't have been instructing them to like target those kids, but we don't have any food. Okay. It's the little things that get me high and keep me going. You hoes really just don't know. Bye. Yeah, playing in London, starting too much shit, playing in the Palestinian territories in Ethiopia, Rwanda, and Sierra Leone, and everyone's farm in between gone. And this basically is saying, I went here and started shit. I went here and trafficked their kids. Something's coming out with adoption in Ethiopia. I don't know if you guys know this, but adoption from Ethiopia for foreigners is illegal because those kids grew up and started reporting. Yeah, but they put us in a sex torture chamber. I rather had stayed here. My parents were still alive because we linked up again on Facebook. Just don't go to America. Ooh. Wow. Anyways, you guys, I'm gonna be on at 7 o'clock today, 7 o'clock. And if you guys want your reading, we'll be doing like readings on there, okay? So every Saturday I'm on here. Yeah, yeah, good, done. Yeah, smacked out. You don't need to understand this language, just know that it's garbage and bullshit. That's what that says. So yeah, he got killed. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Construction, playing with the cartel, kidnapping them to go build underground bunkers and shit like that. Labor trafficking. I told you, you see hell of them die. Yeah, TF1. Hey, that's it's a big network in France, TV network. Yeah, smacked, gone. Okay, because they're playing with that slices and shards with Kafka and playing with streaming, and they blamed a bunch of black and brown developers. Now, I just want to show you something. Right. 300 arrests made in crackdown of West African cyber fraud group. 3 million in assets, most of them farms, seized, and 720 blocked bank accounts. Interpol. Yeah, but what the fuck? Right. 300 arrests. Yeah, but what happened to like the $1,000 that were missing from my fucking Cash App account? Oh, well, oh, okay. Yeah, but we just had to investigate though because everyone was complaining. So we just said it was the Africans. Yeah, but then you need access to the company though. Okay, yeah, and you need access to the electrical grid. Yeah, that's true. Okay, yeah, and you need access to like four different like modules in coding in C plus. So there's going to be a major review of the coding that you said that they were doing. Yeah, I was just a consultant at the company. I was working there for a little bit. I came in for like 2 weeks and then they fired me. What do you mean? I didn't do anything. Hey, why are you taking our farm? Didn't I tell you that that's what the fuck they were starting the whole time? Because you guys were getting on here like, oh, she's an Kichi, she's a Nigerian, and they're running different scammer groups and things like that. Good, because that nigga in New York didn't want to date me. He said I was like dirty. So now all the Africans are gonna get caught up with this bitch. Oh, okay. And Stephanie, yeah, and they're Nigerian, and you know how they play with black magic. What type of Nigerian? Oh, she's Igbo. No, they're not doing that. Those are the Yorubas. Stephanie, I'm just gonna encourage you to leave this woman alone, okay? Maddie Pottage. I'm gonna show you her. Yeah, because it made it back to my auntie. Yeah, going to different ritualists and stuff like that. Maddie Pottage and them. Ooh, let me see if she's online. It's gonna end up dying. No, Maddie Pottage. Do you see? They're trying to hide her because their affiliation with spell work and playing with rituals. Maddie Nottage. All right, there we go. So, okay, yeah, playing with rituals and stuff like that. Stephanie, you know when they wear red, you know what that means, right? So we play with the cleanup, some type of nonsense that they are like spreading. She went to her church and stuff like that. Went to go speak on her YouTube. Stephanie, I don't want you like playing my congregation, okay? This woman, I heard what she's talking about, and you're gonna really be in trouble spiritually. Yeah, yeah, because she was looking for a ritualist in the Caribbean. So I'm gonna tell you right now that this bullshit that you guys got started, like, oh yeah, she's Nigerian and she did this and this and that. Stephanie, this woman is in public health and she writes books. I don't know what you're talking about because I know all those ritualists. Yeah, no, that's not what's happening here. All those ritualists that they came on my channel and they heard what the fuck they were doing. And what do you mean that you're blaming her for all the people that went missing? Because our people went missing too. Yeah, but bro, what happened? We got deported. All of us got deported. Young men from UK, they were born there because their family was Jamaican. They deported them. Like, oh, but you guys are involved in rituals. Because that's what they're doing with this whole nonsense in Leeds. Like, oh, you're playing with rituals. We heard what you guys were doing. You guys were getting small animals and then you were putting like magic in their mouth and sewing their mouth shut. That's the type of magic that they were playing with in Morocco and Algeria. So your kids are gonna have to get taken away. That's not us. That's not us doing that. We were reporting them. Read what it says. We were reporting them. So all of you guys playing games like, yeah, but she's African, and you know how they are. Be fucking careful with that bullshit, because now look what the fuck you got started. Okay, yeah, but it's the Russians doing it because we're sitting here watching all this. So that's what they were doing the whole time. They're targeting our farms because they're looking for a specific type of medicine herb because they fuck on their kids and it makes them sick. It's the little things that get me high and keep me going. Right. Oh, we. Yeah. Berto Malagon. Yeah. You want to know where he worked at? This is going to start a war in the cartel. Let me see this. Right. Somebody's so excited. I told you, I've been talking about it for years. For years. You're getting vindicated. You weren't crazy. They're messy. Supply chain, electrical, and distribution services. Done. Keep on playing with that electrical grid. And they gave us this device. They said, go to his house and you're going to plug your phone in, just act like you're charging your phone. It's going to set off their devices and it's going to destabilize the C++ encoding. Then we're going to get on the computer while you're there. Just text us when you do it. And we're going to hack his stuff and play games in Spanish America. Good. Yeah, shot dead playing games. What are you guys doing? Playing. Yeah. Cole Van Is, co-founder of Milestone Fresh. Right. Whoa. Supply chain, because they were playing on the computer, right? Playing with everyone's stuff. Yeah, we're from Turkey and we're from Jordan and Syria. We, get products in. You guys said that you could make a deal with us so we can get our products shipped here. They took it to the airport, it came to your country, and now you guys are saying that you never got the package, but it came. Okay, well, how can we get our stuff back? We paid like the last of our money. We thought we were going to be able to make a store. Oh, okay. How is our product being sold here in your market now? Okay, good. Playing with white supremacist groups, playing with textiles, playing in different countries, looking for oil paint and stuff like that. Right. Rest in peace. Yeah, done for. Okay, rock bands and cider, and then cider. The company cider, they make clothes, labor trafficking. Yeah, Oklahoma Department of Corrections. Robert Summer was driving an agency van to work a hospital shift in Edmond when he collided with a fellow officer and they canceled each other out. I think that that's fucking perfect physics. So, her Judai cyber language interpreter, keep on playing games. Yeah, bye. Playing in India. Yeah, bye. Passed away. Bye. What's going on in India? Bye. Yeah, bye. Oh, yeah, he was kind of fine though. I'm not black. I'm Indian. Yeah, he likes to play though. I have a black girlfriend. She's online. Yeah, playing games. Of course he knew about this bullshit. That's why he got killed. Did he really drown? Hey, just be careful. And for those of you guys that are handling business, if you're using cremation or burying people, make sure you take their clothes off because the textile, it's like a plant too. She doesn't want to be buried, like, with sucias. You guys see this wig? It's still holding up. Okay, I'm just checking because I heard you put spells. That shit's still bouncing, right? Because you guys heard what the fuck they got started playing with people's wigs. Right, bye. A lifetime of service, a lifetime of pedophilia. Martin H. Krieger, physicist, USC. The whole entire Spanish community going missing in LA. Cool. Okay. CAD, AutoCAD software. As something that's gonna come up again, Autodesk, something in Autodesk called Mayan. That's gonna come up in a minute, but two different systems, AutoCAD. It's like a 3D modeling software where you can like throw up a matrix, TensorFlow, and then you can like design different things, or it's for 3D printing. Professor Baylor, construction. Thank you. Saw somebody needed to see food chemistry. What are you doing? Putting hell shit in the food? I told you about that soda, impregnating a water with air and playing with sulfur. Listen, no, Paul Fanning, rest in peace. He was a great teacher in Uganda, where you guys don't know that they're doing something in Gambia and Uganda, where it's sex tourism, a bunch of white people going down there. You can do a whole lot of early love there. There's a fucking documentary about this. This is so disgusting. Ghanaian children wrongly labeled as trafficked are being taken from their homes. Oh, okay. Where did they take it down? Uh, So disgusting. Yeah, carrying off like a 3 or 4 year old, a big ass white man. I'm gonna try to find this documentary for you guys. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna try to find this for you guys. But it was like in the Gambia. They call it the Gambia. Yeah. Yeah, just sold off and stuff like that, like small children and things like that. I'm gonna find the documentary for you because it's a few white men that should be in jail that are not. Um, so they were like buying like 3 and 4 year olds and stuff like that and going down there and starting like a bunch of conflict and things like that. Like, oh, yeah, your kid was here for school today, but then she's gone. And like, okay, but where did you get this new car? Where'd you get this new bicycle and shit like that? Right? She got smacked too. Stonebridge companies, hotels. You're clunkless. We have a good network. Yeah, I got housing for free. Yeah, staying in all the hotels. And then you guys know that about that nonsense that they were doing, where they were getting copies of the hotel key. They have this thing where you can make a copy, a 3D printed copy of the hotel keys. That's what they were doing, playing games. Good. Yeah, smacked out. Bye. And letting a dirty air clunkler host stay there. Oh yeah, yeah, I was with my dad too. Well, it's good talking about the old days. It's okay. You can stay here for like 3 or 4 months. That's okay. Oh yeah, there's a black family coming here. Did they pay already? Oh, okay. Well, it says that your card got declined. Yeah, but we already paid. Here it is. Oh, okay. I was just gonna say maybe you're just gonna stay here tonight. And then sneaking into the room and stealing shit and starting shit. You dirty ass bitch. This nigga's gonna end up getting shot. He was the former president of the National Bar Association. It's the black one. He was a former judge, retired, because he went to Queen Elizabeth's funeral trying to go clout chase with white people. Jackson, Mississippi. Whoa, yeah, yeah, yeah. That's who's been doing that bullshit down there, baby. Huh. That Urban League, you just don't know. Playing in New Zealand, good. Bye. Yeah, I'm part Maori. Don't worry. This is my father knows these people on their farm. We just wanted to make deals for crops. Why are you bringing all these whites here? Just don't worry about it. How did you find this road? Oh, we followed you. Yeah, I know you followed me. I told you not to. Cassius. Oh, no, no, no. They don't want to make deals anymore because Cassius, the boy. Maybe you shouldn't have killed him. Jana Bombershak, long-term journalist. We keep on hearing about all these Mexicans and them going missing. Just don't come here anymore. You weird ass barefoot Contessa looking ass bitch. You guys know Ina Garten, aka Barefoot Contessa. I used to watch her show all the time. She does like cooking. They look alike. Giada, yeah, she can cook. I don't really know. Yeah, bye. Bye. Oil and gas industry in UAE. Good. Bye. Maladimo Some, ritualist playing games. Bye. Okay. You will enter into the spiritual world. And then we will go ahead and we will transfer. We're doing a transfer of powers here. You come into my bed and then you will be able to get spiritual powers and stuff like that. There's a few of you hosts that watch my channel and you were thinking of going to go ahead and sleep with ritualists and stuff like that just wanted pussy. I'm like, okay, I'll be spiritual now. Yeah, and my magic is going to be much stronger. Like, look at you. You're supposed to be teaching me this and that, and you don't answer the phone and this and that because you're fucking stupid. And I'm gonna get these spiritual powers after fucking on a ritualist. And okay, now I'm under investigation. I just want to let you guys know that there's a few goofy assholes in the UK that they have like stuff going on with foster care and whatnot. It's because they were playing with ritualists and they got their phone tapped. Yeah, maritime in India. Yeah, whoa, yeah, whoa, in India. He was shitting and farting so fucking badly when he died. They were laughing at the coroner's office, taking pictures, and that something else got started too. Actually, that's not okay. Well, Sheila Jackson has gone good. She started a bunch of fucking shit in Texas. Janice Tolvera. Yeah, I went to go look at her page. Yeah. Yeah, working for California Department of Public Health, playing in the Filipino community. The Filipinos are getting their own separate video because what happened with Kenny. Kenny is the controller for Los Angeles. Some of you guys know Kenny. I'm gonna pull him up. Kenny Mejia. He's the controller for Los Angeles. Yeah, young, bright high priest. Yeah, it's unfortunate that they went to go and play with him because they thought that, like, oh, you're young, we can play in his family's history. Actually, I'm going to do my job. So now you guys kind of know why the police are getting funded in LA. They played so many fucking games. They're playing with Chiong and Longanisa. Chiong and Longanisa. If you're eating Longanisa, it's all Chiong, unless you're getting it from two specific Filipino markets. Seafood City, you're done for it. So this lady ended up finding out, oh, no, 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 no. Duarte, he's not that bad. She got hit with so much fucking magic. They were playing with the electrical grid and the water supply in LA to target my apartment and to target me and the Spanish community in LA. There is about like 15 public health reports I got pictures of. They swore up and down it never happened. My building specifically got a fucking public health order because they destabilized the energy grid for all of LA. She had her hand in that playing and stalking and harassing the Filipino high priest that put out all those indictments. How far is this going? It's going hella far. Well, bye, Des O'Rourke. He had been ill for a short period of time. Well, chemical servers, bitch. Okay, bye. Construction. Okay, Daisy. So what do you need? I need this one. I need that one. I want this Hellcat. I like purple. Yeah, dark purple is okay. Yeah, Larry Klatskin. Do you want to know what this dude used to do? Managing director at Rice Volcker. They actually had a whole entire investment firm for gaming. They invest in gaming. Somebody just got off the fucking computer. That was our guy. Now I see why I can't reach him. They invest in video games. So what ended up happening here was they went to go and play. Somebody, I'm just gonna let you guys know right now, these holes in space are taking into overdrive because they have no food and the magic is getting worked on them and they're getting angry. And then on top of that, they made deals with certain demons and shit like that. But you told me that you'll be able to get this, but you didn't tell me how you were getting this. What do you mean you were playing in people's phone and like leaking naked pictures of her and that's how you got this started? I thought you said that she was like doing sex work. Uh, technically, that doesn't fucking work. I need her deactivated before I can come out because some of these holes, they bring us to the planet and saying that we're gonna run your life, do this, you're gonna have horrible parents, and then you won't be activated anymore. And then I'll defeat your higher self in space. That's their game. So they went on my fucking computer and put something on my camera, and I was walking around my house butt ass naked, and they put it on hella fucking chat groups, and hella people got killed over it. Now you see why these hoes are getting fucking kidnapped like that. So now something else is coming out about all those photos and whatever the fuck they were doing getting deleted because several people got charged and they got the maximum penalty. You're getting life in prison for that. Okay, yeah, we just thought, what the fuck is funny about that? I was like, okay, it's fine, whatever. Well, because this is happening. Your computer's fucking broken. This is gonna come up again, selling out all of Nigeria to play with white people on their farms, and he died. Thomas S. Kappa, done for. Brad Quick. Yeah, somebody went to go play with something on the computer. Well,